Hello, dear viewers. I'm once again here with another enterprising educator, Bhavna Thakkar. I've been knowing Bhavna Thakkar for quite many years now. She is a very passionate and dedicated teacher, especially to help children in the world of science. But there's more about her, and I would love to talk about herself, about her journey as a teacher, and how she became a part of LD Remedial World. So welcome, Bhavna, and I would love that you introduce yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. My journey in education field has started from past 18 years. I'm basically an engineer, but when my daughter was born, my interest shifted towards the education field. And as I explored, I have started from the scratch, from the junior level. What do you say? I started the journey from there. And as my daughter grew, I grew up in this education field. Mostly when I joined Anand Niketan to meet and met Balasaraswathy ma'am, that has changed my view about education. Like educating a child in a typical way is quite different than what you teach actually. Basically, with the schools which I have seen, there the education is focused with only to the books knowledge. And when we did at Anand Niketan, things like it was in-depth studies. It was not at all related to books. We focused on the concepts what the child was doing, and there I think we didn't have that time in mind that this is a remedial child or no. Each child was unique for us, and each child was taught in a special way. So it was there the spark came into me. And then I found myself, I had a keen interest towards the slow learners. I always loved the children who were slow learners. The toppers were never in my list. I don't know, somehow I would not gel much with the toppers, but the slow learners, I was too much interested in it. Until date, I just take them wherever I find them. I just sit with them. I talk to them. I understand their needs and try to fill in the gap. Uh, Basically, the problem happens is the parents are not identifying their child. They are not ready to accept what is there. So that gap is also to be filled. It has to be explained to the parent in a very nice way. Generally, the same answer comes from the parent that he's doing very well at home. Then why the result is not there? So this everywhere I face this, but then I learned how to explain the parents, how to make them understand. And then unless and until the parents it is in confidence, the child's growth will not happen. So that was very important. And then the child also takes a good interest, and only thing is just you have to teach it differently. That is what I learned. There are no slow learners, nothing. It's the method
Absolutely.
which I have to change as a teacher, and that I learned being with the students. And most learning came from Bala ma'am, which ma'am has given us the spark.
Thank you so much, Bhavna, for sharing about your journey from an engineer to a teacher to now a remedial educator. And now Bhavna is planning to set up her own remedial center in the times to come. I wish you all the best for that, Bhavna. How was your learning joining the online platform LD Remedial World, and what would you want to tell about this journey to our viewers, to our young teachers who maybe wanting to become remedial educators?
Online learning, when we started teaching during the pandemic, initially we found it that we had challenges, but as an on we got used to the techniques and the tools. We found this as an amazing thing, sitting at home, convenient for the student as well as for the parent, teacher. Like if I have to teach online, it's not as easy as teaching offline. I have to do lot of preparation. I have to keep lot of things ready. Okay, so that 1 hour which I teach online is being utilized 100%. There is no disturbance in between. There are, I mean, you can give fruitful 1 hour. And the child also, if you make the things interesting, it becomes very interesting for the child. And same thing, the parent is there, monitoring as well as keeping an eye on the child. So I think online is more preferable. there are many tools which make it more interesting. Only thing, once we get the hang on, so better is online than offline, I feel.
Great. So how has it been for you for joining the LD remedial work, learning online?
Yes, LD remedial work has helped me. The videos have made my enlightened me with lot of techniques, a lot of ways to teach the child, make it simple for the child to understand. Basically, the technique and the method how to use the videos have been very helpful, and I've been using them, and
Great.
it's guiding me always.
Thank you so much. So for the viewers who are watching, who are watching this video now and will also be watching in future, for the parents and teachers, let me tell you, I'm an online coach. As she said, my name is Balasaraswathy. We have a platform, LD Remedial World, through which I coach parents and teachers. I have pre-recorded videos. The parents and teachers watch these videos at their own time and implement those strategies on their children. And those parents who are preoccupied or employed, busy, and who are looking out for remedial educators, I have many like Bhavna Thakkar who are a part of my community. I help the parents to connect with these remedial educators in the online and offline mode, depending on which city they are. These remedial educators were simple, humble, either teachers, doctors, or they came from counseling field. Some of them, like Bhavna, are engineers. Some of them I met are doctors of different profession. Anybody who's passionate to work for children and with children can learn the techniques on remedial education. Yes, there are lots of courses in special education, but many teachers who met me have said that we learn only theory in many courses that they have attended. And that's why the teachers who joined my program have said that they found practical solutions to help the children online and offline. Like teachers who have done RCI course or other courses are amazing. But what they shared with me very recently also was every teacher needs simple tools and techniques to help the child to overcome the problem. The depth and the theory of the concepts are not enough for a teacher to directly help the child. It's great for an examination. And I have tried my best, and I'm still adding more videos to my content on providing practical techniques, because in the last 15 years, I've been working with more than 300 plus children with whom I personally have helped them overcome the problems. Those tried and tested practical tools and tips are provided to you through an online platform. So Bhavna, what would you want to tell the teachers of regular schools? Is it okay for just a few of them to be special educators, or is it okay if a school has just one or two special educators? Can we address the needs of children with who need remedial support?
No, one or two teachers is not at all effective. The thing is, remedial teaching, the teacher, even if the remedial teacher is working on the child, the pattern of her working will never match with the regular teacher, and that result will never be produced. So like each and every teacher has to understand the need of the child, and all it is a collaborative effort. If I am teaching a child in a particular way, giving him liberty to do few things and then allow him create an interest, but that interest which I have created, the other teacher kills it with the normal routine, so it will not work. It will never work. So it is a collaborative effort in each school. Each teacher has to understand and work for the child, which is best. Each child has to be treated in a different way. So that has to be understood and done. So only one or two teacher will never work. It has to be a collaborative effort, and each and everyone should at least understand the basic need and then have empathy towards the child and change the method.
Absolutely. And in remedial education, it's not just about slow learner or weak students. I've gone through a journey where I feel every child needs a remedial education. Correct. In some field or the other. Somebody needs remedial solution in sports, somebody needs remedial solution in art, somebody needs remedial solution in music, Somebody needs it in reading, somebody needs it in writing. So if a teacher just focuses on her subject specialization, I doubt if she can address the need of the child in whichever areas they need. So basically, remedial is all about how do you address the that particular needed area of the child and how you can help the child to overcome that problem in that specific area. So thank you so much, Bhavna, for this interview, and I'm sure you're going to do a great. You have already helped a lot of kids, and now with your own center and becoming an entrepreneur yourself, you're going to make a difference in the lives of many children. So wish
Thank
you
you
all
so
the
much.
best. Do you have any last line to tell the audience?
Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And yes, just I would like to tell everyone, believe in your child, and he or she is a wonderful product. We just have to give them the right nurturing path. That is it.
All right. Thank you so much. And all those of you who wish to attend my webinar, in the description box below, there is a link. You can click the link, register for the webinar, and meet me live. Ask your questions, and I'll be there to answer all your doubts. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.